So, we have a crucial game in a crucial week. The beginning of the critical games have come upon us. This is a last second thing that I wanted to do. Welcome everybody. So we're doing Texans and Chiefs. A lot has happened. That's why I'm starting to get early. Before we get into the topic here when it comes to the Texans and the Chiefs, I feel like we should definitely discuss the elephant in the room that is the college football playoff bracket. Let's go ahead and let's show it. Let's go ahead and show this thing, shall we? All right. Give me one little second. Come on now. Get it right. So, as you will see on the bottom line, on the ticker, on the bottom, also you can see here on the screen, we have the second final 12-team playoff bracket. We have number 1, Indiana, number 2, Ohio State, number 3, Georgia, number 4, Texas Tech, number 5, Oregon, number 6, Ole Miss, number 7, Texas A&M, number 8, Oklahoma, number 9, Alabama, number 10, Miami, number 11, Tulane, and last but certainly not least, James Madison. Yes, cat. We have the bracket ready, kitty cat. Oh man. What is on here? What is not? Where's Notre Dame? Where is Notre Dame on here? Where the heck is Notre Dame? I'm dead serious, man. The only issue that I have with this playoff bracket is that Alabama lost by 21, but they never moved a spot. Like, what the heck is that? Last year. So last year, SMU lost by 3, trying to make a comeback, but lost on the last second field goal, but they only moved down 3 spots, and Alabama got crushed by 21 points to Georgia, and they don't move a spot? Like, where's the consistency? Where is the consistency with the playoffs? I do not understand that. Can you believe that? Because that's kind of the one flaw I have with this bracket. It's the one flaw. To be honest, I prefer Miami over Notre Dame because it's the power of those head-to-head matchups. Like, when you have a team that is, really close together, you got to think about, okay, who do we have on the head-to-head matchup? Miami takes the cake. And Notre Dame should not have started the season 0-2. Losing to the 2 schmucks of a team with Miami and A&M. They should not have lost to those teams. If they would have beat Miami, they would have been in the conversation. But wait. It gets better. It gets better. It gets better. Because after this happened, we get this picture. Notre Dame football. As a team, we decided to withdraw our name from the consideration for a bowl game following the 2025 season. We appreciate all the support from our families and fans, and we hope to bring the 12th national title to South Bend in 2026. The 2025 Notre Dame football team. How butthurt do you need to be? How much of a temper tantrum do you need to throw with this. That is absurd. It's absurd that you throw a temper tantrum that you're not going to make it to the football game. You're not going to make it to a bowl game because you quote deserve to be in the in the college football playoffs. Here's what my take is. Join a conference. Join a conference. Because if you're FBS independent, no matter how high you are, in the rankings, you really don't control your destiny because you're not doing anything. Join the ACC. Join the Big Ten. You're in the ACC for basketball, but why are you not in a conference for football? That is the thing that does not make any lick of sense. This does not make any lick of sense whatsoever. Oh my God. Like, Notre Dame, like I said, like they don't deserve to be in this race. They really don't. Notre Dame does not deserve it because, like I said, and besides, when they were in the top 25, like when their current rankings, they were 1 and 2. They were 1 and 2. Their one win was against USC, and then they lost back-to-back games between Miami and A&M. If you want to get into the playoffs, don't start the season 0 and 2, because even if you start the season 0 and 2, like, don't do this. Because if you were able to join a conference, ACC, like you were part of 2020 because of COVID, you would not throw a temper tantrum like this. Because that tells you you're a crybaby. Notre Dame, in my opinion, is being very salty about this. Very salty. This doesn't fix a dang thing. Like, that just shows Notre Dame is just not a reliable team. So buttered. So that leaves with the college football playoffs. So Oregon will host James Madison. Ole Miss will host Tulane. A&M will host Miami, and Oklahoma will host Alabama. Texas Tech is hosting the Orange Bowl. Indiana is hosting the Rose Bowl. Georgia is hosting the Sugar Bowl, and Ohio State is hosting the Cotton Bowl. But yeah, so anyway, I just want to start it early so we can talk about the college football playoffs. But with enough of that, let's talk about some football. Let's talk about some football, shall we? So anywho. So playoffs are on the horizon. A lot happened to cover for the NFL. So Denver has now controlled their destiny in the AFC number 1 seed because they beat the Raiders. The Patriots did not beat the Raiders back in week 1. So the common opponent tiebreaker, that two-way tiebreaker between Denver and the Patriots, is a crucial one. It's a crucial one. So right now, and the Patriots are on the bye, so the Broncos will take control of their own destiny. The Jaguars crushed the Colts. We'll touch more on the Colts in a bit. Steelers won in BS. Steelers won in Mike Tomlin fashion against the Ravens. Ravens keeps on shooting themselves in the foot. Bills will win in a shocking turn of events over the Bengals. Chargers will play Monday night. And then you have the Colts 7th seed. But these two teams right here is your highlights. These two teams are your two teams we're watching. And look at this. Playoff probability lose. Texans, 49%. And the Chiefs, oh, yeah. 15% if the Chiefs lose. Chiefs need to win this. They really need to win. They need to win. No matter what. The Rams have regained the number 1 seed. The Packers have what are now leaders of the NFC North. Eagles will play Monday night against the Chargers. The Buccaneers, that's the most shocking thing of this. That's the most shocking event of this week. Losing to the Saints. Saints out here spoiling. Saints beat the Panthers and they beat the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers, they were 5-1, 6-2, and now they're 7-6. This is kind of a little collapse. And the Buccaneers play Thursday. They're playing against the Falcons. They need to win against the Falcons. Because if not, the Panthers can take control of the conference as well. Look, they have 70%. Panthers have 30%. And you had the Niners and then the Bears. Bears were the 1 seed. Now they're the 7th. What the freak? That's insane. They went from 1 seed to 7th seed. Because of how freaking tight this conference is. It's tight. It is really tight in the NFC. But the Colts. Look at that. So look at the other teams. Like Steelers is an exception with 67% because it's the AFC North. It's the weakest of the conferences. Well, look at that. 99%, 99%, 97%, 96%, 75% was a little low, but you're still pretty much a little bit high. But 42%. I'm worried. I am worried about the Colts. The Colts were what? 7-1? They were 7-1. And they lost 4 of the last 5 games. And now Daniel Jones is done for the season with a torn Achilles. And then you traded, and you were about to go all in for Daniel Jones. You traded for Sauce Gardner, who did not play today. You gave away 2 first-round picks to the Jets. Right now, the Colts, they're sitting ducks. The Colts are sitting ducks. They are sitting ducks. Here comes the Chiefs running out into the field. And, of course, Jets are now 15 seasons without a playoff. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're so good. So good. We're so good, man. We're so good. But guess what? Texans win. They can take the Colts spot. They can take the Colts spot. So if you're a Colts fan, you need the Chiefs to win. You need the Chiefs to win so you can have the Texans get off your tail. But the Texans win, it's panic time because you have to face them in week 18. I would not be shocked for if game 272 it's Colts Texans, which will be nice. But I would not be shocked if that is what NBC is going to use for game 272. You win and you're in. So, in the Chiefs right now, like I said, like that percentage, this percentage is a crucial one. 15% and they lose. They only have 39%. And it only boosts up just a little bit, but not really. Because even if they win, the Chiefs winning, they're only just slightly above the Texans. And what's funny, if the Chiefs win, they both have a better probability of making it to the playoffs than the Colts. That's funny. I find that funny. So, this is what we're dealing with. Like, this is exactly what we are dealing with here. So, but anyways, yeah, Texans dominant defense. They beat teams like the Bills. They beat teams like the Colts. They just need to keep the gravy train rolling. That is what the Colts need. This is what the Texans need. Because they're not completely out of reach for the Jaguars. Because right now the Jaguars control their destiny. They completely control their destiny. So Texans are still alive for the South, but they're more importantly for the Texans, the wild card. Like, the offense is doing decent. CJ Stroud, the rookie Jaden Higgins is doing really well on the receiving core, replacing Tank Dell as he was battling that knee injury that he suffered from last year. Christian Kirk as a slot. Woody Marks becoming a rising rookie at the running back position with Nick Chubb being there as a veteran presence. But the major highlight for the Texans is, again, it's their defense. Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter, Caden Bullock, Derek Stingley. Like, they're good. Like, if their defense continues to play like that, like, their defense could be legit. They just need to keep winning. So, oh man. All right, we are about to begin, baby. Week 14. This is a crucial week for everybody. Very crucial week. All righty. Oh, yeah, this is Mahomes' first time being in danger of missing the playoffs. One and 6. That's crazy. 1-6. Who did they beat in the one? Who did they beat in that one score game? I don't remember. I do not remember. I remember they were winless in all of them. They're like 0-5 at one point. They were 1-5 at all of them. And the Hornets have lost to the Nuggets, 115-106. But yeah, so again, this is the game to try to fight for the final wildcard spot. Just hoping to keep their playoff hopes alive. Again, for the Texans, they win. They overtake the Colts. That's the 7th seed. So if you're a Colts fan, you have to cheer for the Chiefs. Especially do not like the Chiefs. All right, it was the Colts. It was the Colts in overtime. Freezing temperature in Kansas City. We're about to have a really cold winter, aren't we? Ooh, Ring of Honor. Let's get it. He's going to do the drum. Beat that drum. Beat that drum. Beat that drum. All right. Here we go, man. Wait, okay. Why? Okay. All right. Looks like the Chiefs will get the ball first. Probably recently, and then right now, it's just not. Yeah, I do not. I don't sound good at all, too. You serious? There we go. Now we're live. Here we go. We're underway. We'll catch up. We'll catch up. It has a nice return to about the 34-yard line with the 34. Xavier Worthy, man. All right. So the Chiefs will get the ball at the half. All right. Hand it up to Isaiah Pacheco, and that's only going to be good for a gain of 3. Looking at 2nd and 2. So, yards a gain 270. So, like, Mahomes is, like, throwing the ball a lot. Like, he's been, like, efficient with the ball. But I feel like the issue is, like, you're not winning. And we got an injury on the field on the very first play. And that's Wanya Morris, the tackle. And the Chiefs are down multiple offensive linemen, like Josh Simmons with a fractured wrist. So this is a big loss. So especially you up against a ferocious defensive lineman on the team, it's like, oh goodness. Now it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So, and now he's being assisted to the field. Yeah, Daniel Jones will undergo surgery for torn Achilles. So there you go. That just confirms it. He has officially torn his Achilles. Yeah, so Josh Simmons on IR, Trey Smith out, Juwan Taylor's out. Like, they're down multiple linemen. 14-34, so you're about a 7-second difference. So Mahomes going to hand it off to Pacheco again, but this time we'll get only 2, so you're looking at 3rd and 5. Only 3rd and 5 now for Kansas City. That's the big plus for Houston. They know how to stop that run. Like, it's kind of what it's like stopping the run was a big component for the Colts, because if you stop the Colts, if you stop Jonathan Taylor and you don't have a passing game, consider it done, man. Consider it done. Mahomes Throw in the middle. Oh, and he had a receiver. Incomplete. That was Noah Gray, as the intended target, was open for a check down. Ball just out of reach, and it just went through his hands. Ooh, that's a tough break for Kansas City. That's a bad drop pass. I could have got a first down. That's a missed opportunity for a catch. So Texans will get the ball after a 3 and out. Fair catch caught by Noel. We'll get it at the 13. So C.J. Stroud and the Texas offense will come around the field. All righty. Dalton Schultz. He was on the Cowboys, right? Yeah, he was Cowboys. All righty. All right. Okay. Is single back formation. You got Higgins in motion. Single back formation. And then it's Woody Marks with a carry. And Woody Marks will get about a gain of 5.5. So you're about 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6, 2nd and 4 for Houston. And C.J. Stroud coming back in like he has never been out. He missed 3 weeks because of that concussion. So David Mills came in and he won those 3 games with the Texans, which is very crucial because if it wasn't for those wins they got, they would not be in the conversation of the wild card, I would think. Hutchinson in motion. They're going to hand this off to Marks again, and Marks is going to get about 3 on the carry on the right hash. And that's going to be 3rd, and they're about a yard short, so you're looking at 3rd and 1 for Houston. You're looking at 3rd and 1 for Houston. Steve Spagnuolo's got to learn how to stop the run from Woody Marks and the combo of Woody Marks and Nick Chubb. Higgins on the outside receiver. They're going to hand us off to Marks again, and Marks does get the first down. He gets the first down thanks to forward progress. So the Texans will extend their drive. Chris Jones, Mississippi State. Yeah, Jalen Noel. He's Jalen Noel. Was he Iowa State or Arizona State? I think he was Iowa State. I don't know. But anyways, first down to 10 at the 24. Stroud drop it back. And we'll throw it to Christian Kirk, a free agent out of Jacksonville. We'll get it around to the 30, so you're looking at a 6-yard gain there. Kirk was traded from Jacksonville. I think it was a 7th round pick? 6th or 7th. Anyways. But yeah, anyway, so 2nd down and 4. So the Texans are taking their time with the ball. They're not going any flashy unless they really see something that is open. Unless you're seeing something that is open. 2nd down and 4. Fakes a handoff. Stroud is going to run, and he avoids the shoelace tackle, but he will go out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field. See what that penalty would be. That was Leo Chenal chasing Stroud. Ooh, holding on the defense. That is Nick Bolton penalized with holding. That's an automatic first down for the Chiefs. Let's see. Where's the hold? Yeah, he was holding the front part of his jersey. He's 100 tackles too. I keep forgetting that they could just reset the game clock. Drop it back. Stroud. He's going to try to take off running, but he will get sacked. And another flag on the field. It's the Houston backfield holding on the Texans. That was Ashton Gillette. And because he took a sack, they're going to decline that penalty. Yeah. Jerry Tillery? Right, Jerry Tillery's there? But yeah, good sack by Ashton Gillette. So you're looking at second 11. Marks with the carry this time, and he's going to go right and gets about 3. So you're looking at a third and long distance with 3rd and 8. You're looking at a third and long distance on 3rd down and 8. So Kansas City needs to do 3rd down stops. That's what they needed. They wanted to take control of the game. They got to get those 3rd down stops. Because if Houston does not control the ball and their defense is pitch perfect, bingo, that's a win. And Stroud tries to throw it to Nico Collins, but that will go incomplete. So 4th down now, and Texans will going to go bring out the punting unit. So there's the 3rd down stop that we were talking about. This was one of those crucial 3rd down stops that they desperately needed. But there was a pressure coming from behind Chris Jones. He was definitely sniffing that sack. Only 3 of the season for Chris Jones. And it's going to be right at the 25. So now we will see what Patrick Mahomes can do when we get back from the commercial break. But yeah, so like going back on the topic of Notre Dame, I'm serious. Like Notre Dame should they should join a conference. They had to join a conference. There's no way you can just show up without. Yeah, you could just show up with no conference and make it in. Like, you want to avoid that mistake? Don't go 0-2 and join the conference, ACC or Big Ten. Since you're basketball in the ACC, join the ACC. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. And you're already playing 5 ACC opponents, so it's so join ACC. So you don't throw a temper tantrum and rage quit the bowl season. That's exactly what Notre Dame did. They rage quit the bowl season. Just be better. You want a tip? Get good. That's my. You want a tip? Just get good. Because the way Notre Dame is reacting, it just makes it better. And I literally called it for today. I said either Miami or Notre Dame is going to be salty. Notre Dame was the end of that stick. That's a very salt. They're very salty. They're as salty as the Dead Sea. It was gorgeous. Just so It is a good time of the year, December. But today is also the anniversary. Is the event at Pearl Harbor, 84 years ago. Mahomes throwing it to Xavier Worthy off of a check down of a flat, does get the first down. Oh, he's questionable to return, and he's being escorted by cart. So now you have the rookie undrafted free agent Essa Paul making his debut. I thought he went out of bounds. What the world? Rasheed Rice gets another screen. They're just throwing screens. Now we got to the 40. Let's see here. Derek Stingley Jr. is good. $7.13. I'm just trying to make sure. So, hand it off to Pacheco. Pacheco will only get about a gain of 1. You're only looking at 3rd and 4 for the moment. So, see, Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter can get some of the sacks here. Mahomes, bat it down. Mahomes has caught it, and he will be taken down by Will Anderson. It will not count as a sack, though. It will be count as a completion from Mahomes, as Mahomes caught his own pass. Oh, that's awesome. Will Anderson's a beast. It was Danielle Hunter, I believe, with the bat down. And now the Chiefs are going to punt this. Taking it from the 12 is Noel. He will pass the 20 and 30. Will get out of bounds around the 34-yard line, 34-35. We have 6:45 remaining of the first quarter. Still scoreless here. We're still scoreless here in this game. The bullpen. So Texans and Chiefs both on 2 drives. They do not get anything out of it. So they do not get anything out of it. I think next week is the final week where we're going to get the bye weeks, I believe. You mean the way without a Wii shop? No. Just loud noises. It is considered the loudest NFL stadium. It's like 143 decibels. But anyway, Texans will get the ball back. 29 degrees, still freezing. A freezing night at Kansas City. Nick Chubb in the backfield now. Play action. Stroud going deep. Left sideline. He has Collins and he makes a big catch at the 20 in Kansas City territory. That is a definite first down for the Texans, and they are at the red zone. What a throw. What a catch by Nico Collins. Although underthrown, but good job on Nico Collins with a big catch. Whoo, baby. That was on Trent McDuffie, too. So right at the 21-yard line, great adjustment. Just fantastic adjustment from Collins. Oh, Trent McDuffie's hurt, too. Oh, man. We have another injury. It's Trent McDuffie. A good lockdown corner on the Kansas City Chiefs, and he's hurt. But that is how you make a statement. I guess that is how you make a statement on the Chiefs defense. It's like, okay, let's go ahead and test our one-on-one. All right, Collins, you're up. Freaking got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. We got him. Like, when was the last time? What was the last time the Chiefs missed the playoffs? Hold on. Hold on. City Chiefs. Let's see here. Let's see. The last time they missed the playoffs was 2014. That was the last time the Chiefs have missed the playoffs. They were 9-7. Andy Reid was the head coach. He was the head coach with Alex Smith and Jamal Charles and Travis Kelce. That was the last time they missed the playoffs. And then Andy Reid just puts on the clinic. Ever since they missed the playoffs in 2014, they had a 10-win season every year. Every year. What was their worst season ever? That's right, their 2-14 season, 2012 was up there. And Woody Marks going up, and that's a gain of 6 right there. I am second here. Yeah, Trent McDuffie. Let's see what happened with him. Yeah, their game plan is like you have to Yeah, no Trent McDuffie. He's a certified lockdown corner. Second down and 3. And out to Woody Marks, and Marks slips in the backfield, and he will lose 2 yards. So third down and 5 now for the Texans. You're probably going to have to go back in time. But, oh, my goodness. So you're telling me that the Texans blowing a 24-point lead to the Chiefs was 6 years ago. Wow. I'm getting old. Third down and 5. Stroud. There's a flag, and that's open. That's touchdown to Dalton Schultz. But we need to check if there is a penalty. Is it illegal shift? Let's see what the penalty is. It's illegal shift. Because 2 players were still at the same time. That's why I didn't do it. It's not a touchdown right now. It's not a touchdown. Not yet. It's not a touchdown. It was legal. It was a legal shift. Well, Cap. I'm telling you that you want to go out. All right, anyways. All right, third down and 10. Stroud rolling to his right, throwing it. This is Jaden Higgins, and he gets a first down. A diving effort for the first down. The rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins, he is becoming a good rookie this year, helping the Texans with their offense. Excuse me. This is it's like a little in route, like a 5-yard in route. And now do it. Just get yourself separation. That is a first down right there. If it's 26 behind. Of course it is. Feels like more than 26 behind. Feels like I'm always behind in one of these. It's weird. It feels weird. Oh, this thing's short. That's short because his toe is at the 12. So Andy Reid is challenging. Andy Reid's challenging. So let's see. Yeah, they will not be charged. So it's like they were already on top of that. Yeah, so now you're looking at 4th and 1. I say go for it. If you're Texans, go for it. You go for it. You stay on the field. You're already backed enough. You're 1 yard away. Why not go for it? Why not go for it? Excuse me. Swifties are the Swifties are praying. Yeah, pretty much. This whole season they might be praying. This whole season they might be praying. Oh, and they're resetting the game clock. They reset the game clock to 4:46. Now we can clock. Now we clock it. Here we go. They're lining up for the tush push. Do they get it? They're taking it. That's a first down for the Texans. That's 1st and goal. And we have a flag. Damn it, these flags are everywhere with this game. Thank goodness I'm not doing a foul count. That's a Tom Grassi job. Friggin' heck, man. Offsides on the offense. It is on Ursery. He's in a neutral zone. It doesn't look like he's in a neutral zone. He's a little more back. I don't see it. You should be on Jones. That should be on Jones on the Chiefs for lining up in the neutral zone. Not the alignment. 35-yard field goal attempt. That's good. Instead of going for a touchdown, they will have to settle for a field goal. But that's so weird. So, like, where's the offsides? You tell me, where was the offsides? Is this the Chiefs' BS magic? Is this what we're going to be working with? Is that who we are working with here? What the freak? Because honestly, I firmly believe the Eagles have more BS black magic than the Chiefs this season. But now, like, the Chiefs gotta, like, I'm surprised they did not call that one on the Chiefs. Yeah, it looked like Chris Jones was offsides. He was in the neutral zone. And that's the funny thing, because it's like, if you look at the top, from the top down view, it's like this, right? Like, so let's say, like, you're looking at the top down view, like my fingers, right? Kind of like this. He's like here. He's like here. But there were some helmets that are a lot more leaning forward to him. So why call it on him? And then you look at the side view, you see when the Chiefs plays is literally lining up with the ball. At least it says one today. Yeah, that's the most shocking event of the day. The Saints upsetting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Do you believe it's time to hit the panic button if you're the Buccaneers? You start the season 5-1 or 6-2, and now you're 6-7. And now you're tied with the Panthers, who just had a bye. So the Saints is playing spoilers. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, they have to win on Thursday. They play the Falcons on Thursday. The Falcons just got eliminated from the playoffs. So right now, the Falcons' mentality is, okay, we may be done. We don't care if we have to play for a first-round pick or something. But guess what? We don't have a first-round pick. We're just going to play with what we got and spoil the Buccaneers' chances at the playoffs. That's going to be the Falcons' mentality on the Buccaneers on Thursday. That is the mentality. Saints are doing a good job playing spoiler. I applaud the Saints. Thank you, Saints. Saints are 3-10. And now it's Smith with a return. Jumps the tackle past the 20, and he'll get down around the 23. So, yeah, so the Chiefs running out, like I said, they're running out of time, man. Like I said, saying along the streak. Yeah, so like I said, the last time the Chiefs missed the playoffs was 2014 when they went 9-7. Their last losing record was 2012. Mahomes will do is right. And then Mahomes will get the first down. The Bucs play Carolina twice in the next 3 weeks. Yes, they do. They do. Those games will determine who's going to win the NFC South. I assume. Are you a Saints fan? Like, what fan are you? Are you a Saints fan? Just by you reading the comments saying, like, at least the Saints win. The clock, man. Isaiah Pacheco will get a first down here. And, of course, the stupid feed is not working. Great. Buffering. Okay, we're okay. Couple seconds. Okay. Play action, Mahomes. Mahomes is still scrambling, and he's going to try to run for the first down, and he's going to be short of a first down with the slide. He slid early, and he's about a half a yard short of a first down. Yeah, so the offensive linemen, they just managed to have that breathing, have that room. Like, there's no, like, spy in the field. Pacheco will pick up the first down, and they are officially in Texan territory at the 49. Louisiana, LSU, playing in the Saints. Playing in the CFP, man. Tulane in the CFP against Ole Miss. Winner plays Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. Oh, baby. Hands off to Kareem Hunt. And Kareem Hunt will only get a gain of 2. Less than 2 minutes until we are finally getting into the second quarter. But yeah, LSU, man, that freaking Brian Kelly experience did not pan out. Saints are just a rebuilding mode. They've always been in cap hell for a long time. So, second down and 8. That's not offsides. He did not jump, and that's going to get a sack. That is a sack onto Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes was saying, well, it's offsides. It's not offsides because he did not jump. He did not jump. That was Tommy Tugiai. Will get the credit with the sack. He will get credit with the sack here. Both teams now have a sack off each other. Now you're 3rd and 17. Play clock winding down with 1 second. Mahomes will dump it off to Rice, but Rice will only get back to the original line of gain at the 49. Like, I'm not. The internet is just a lot of. The internet recently has been spotty. It's just been spotty. It's just been spotty recently. Like, I'm not really using a lot of things. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah, like my face cam is like buffering. I do get what you're going with here. Like, I apologize. But I'm having internet. It's just having internet problems. And I thought I can just go through it with the I just thought I can go through the game with no problem whatsoever. So I thought, okay, why not? And then hopefully there's not going to be any problems. But yeah, Now there are going to be problems. I need a. Oh, I need a. Oh, I need a. I need a fan. Okay, I see. Don't be depressed. Stop trying to be, man. Thank you for your support. Anyway, thank you for your support. Anyways, it's just life. Life comes at you in very unexpected ways. It comes at you in unexpected ways. Like, hey, like I could be a goofball, just talk about football, and all of a sudden just become a teacher. There you go. Life comes at you fast. It does come at you fast, and you have no idea how to predict it. No idea how to predict it. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's much better. So, yeah, so that sack, the Chiefs could not take that sack. That was the sack they could not take, and you only got back to the line again, and yeah. And of course, today was it's been 84 years since the bombing of Pearl Harbor happened. Man, 84 years. My goodness. So now the Chiefs are going to punt this thing now. Fair catch coming in. And there's another flag. Oh, my goodness. Somebody give me a laundry basket. It's time to do some laundry. They're going to do running the kicker on the Texans. They're going to do is it running or roughing? More like running because he hit the kicking leg first. That's more running than roughing. Yeah. That penalty is declined because Andy Reid likes the spot of the foul inside the 10. Excuse me. But if I got to change possessions, oops. To the Chiefs at the last drive. Easy to be. It's so easy to be your own worst enemy too. So Texans will get their first down inside of their 15. They will have it in their 10. They will start their drive from their own 10. Hutchinson in motion. Ironic they have Aziz Al-Shaair as Walter Payton Man of the Year. Like, did you not see what he did to Trevor Lawrence? All right. So second down and 9. Kirk going in motion. Stroud's going to be dropping back. He's going to go to the middle. And that was tipped all the way around. That is incomplete. Woo! Woo! Look at that. The ball was juggling everywhere. Then it hit the ground. Dang. Whoa, you got lucky, Texans. Texans got extremely lucky with that one. Really lucky with that one. Third down and 9. Play clock winding. It's Stroud. And it's dropped again. And there's a flag on the play. They're going to call defensive holding on Kansas City. And again, like the penalties was killer for the Chiefs last week on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys. Despite Mahomes having a fantastic game, it was the penalties that derailed the Chiefs' momentum into winning. Oh, he stumbled. He didn't hold him. He stumbled, and they called it on the Chiefs. What? Spagnuolo. Oh. That's a call. That's ref ball right there at its finest. And Woody Marks gets a gain about 7. Gets a gain about 7 to 23. Knee injury for Trent McDuffie, and he is questionable to return. Hope he comes back. Trent McDuffie's a great corner. I remember watching his highlights at Washington. Really good. Damn good. Second down and 3. While going in motion, play action, Stroud going deep, left sideline, tries to find Jaden Higgins. Ball will go incomplete. Intended for the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. But yeah, there's a little bit of ref ball with the Chiefs and the Texans already. Should not have been offsides on the Texans. Should have been on the Chiefs, and I wasn't holding on the Chiefs. Collins just stumbled. Third down 3. Kirk in motion. Stroud, he's looking. Throws a little on the run. That is called by Dalton Schultz. First down Texans. They will extend their drive. See, that's the thing with the Texans. Like, their offense is not all flashy, but as long as they don't turn over the ball, with the grade of a defense they have, they can win. They can win games. Like, that's exactly what they did against the Bills. That's how they won against Buffalo. They sacked Allen 8 times. They shut him down, and our offense did not make any turnovers. Nick Chubb will get a gain of 3 on the run. Oh, Nick Chubb. I mean, it's nice to see him on the field. Just that knee injury he suffered 2 years ago it was brutal. It was brutal. Second down, 7. Stroud dropping way back. Pressure's coming for Stroud. Stroud throwing on the run. And that is caught by Collins. Past the 40, 35-30, 25-20. One man to beat. And he's going to get out of bounds around the 9-yard line. What a brilliant catcher run. Nico Collins has done it again with a big gain for the Texans. Oh, my gosh. Oh, RFK. I am so sorry about your Colts. I'm so sorry about your Colts. You guys are in the midst of a mid-season collapse. You are in the midst of a mid-season collapse. First and goal. Oh, that's going to be false start on the Texans right there. And there was two people moving at the same time, so that would have been a legal shift. The Jags are dead to me. Dude. You have not won in Duval in 11 years now. And it's grass. It's grass. It's not turf. It's grass. It's grass. The freak. And Stroud tries to dump it off to Woody Marks. And Woody Marks only lose one. It's grass. What? The Jags haven't won in Indy in soon to be a decade. So apparently these two teams have like a weird streak against each other with not winning. Hashtag turf fields. Second down and goal for the Texans. CJ Stroud throws it to Collins. Collins will only get 4. They're at the 9 now. But, dude, like you guys went from 7-1 to 8-5, and now you lost your quarterback. Because here's the thing: not only you lost your quarterback, not only Sauce Gardner did not play today in a crucial game, you also gave away 2 first-round picks away because you were trying to build around Daniel Jones, which he will not return until the beginning of next year with that Achilles injury. It's panic time. If you're Indy, it's panic time. Stroud, pressure's coming. Stroud dumps it off to Marks, and Marks will run in. And that is touchdown, Houston. Woody Marks with the touchdown from CJ Stroud. 10 plays for 90 yards, 5.5-minute drive, 9 yards of play. Like I've been saying, the Texans just not need to make mistakes. They do not need to make mistakes on the offense. Extra point is up and it's good. The Texans just need to be careful with the ball on offense and let the defense do the job. That's pretty much why the Broncos won Super Bowl 50. Peyton Manning wasn't great in his last year of his career. But the defense did the job, and the offense never made a lot of mistakes. My list of QBs I want to start for Indy in 2026 who have a good shot. Mac Jones, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, or Riley Leonard. A Taylor Swift commercial. Well, you gotta get the Swifties involved somehow, right? Do not mention the name Peyton Manning. Those were the best years of my life. I mean, the Jets might release Justin Fields. I mean, we benched him. Like, we might release him. You could just get him. Oh, RFK, what do you think about 2 things? The college football playoffs and Notre Dame being crybabies. What do we think of that? What are we thinking of that? I didn't touch the docking station. The hell? We gonna send you Spencer Rattler? Yeah, we were eliminated. Year number 15, baby. Woo! Send you Spencer Rattler. Come on now. No, the monitor's not showing up. There we go. There we go. It's a lot better. Now I gotta turn on this. I gotta turn on the light too. There we go. Yeah. We had Brady Cook, and he's an undrafted free agent. Let's see here. Notre Dame deserved to be kept out. Just don't like the way it was handled, and yeah, they should have played a ball. Plug your phone line into a wall. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm not much of an internet person. Like, I mean, my parents and I are looking for a new monitor. Are trying to look for a new monitor, so it might take a bit. So, like, after this stream, I may not stream for a while until we get it resolved. And there's a nice return to the 35 for Kansas City. Now they got to put on some points. They got to put some points on the board. Matt Burke doing a hell of a job on the defensive side of the ball. Feel like Chiefs need a new offensive coordinator. I don't think Matt Nagy's been cutting it. Like, of course, like, coaches just have expiration dates. Matt Mahomes is 4 for 5 for 12 yards. But Pacheco does not get anywhere with the ball. Pacheco does not go anywhere with the ball. And deal what I owe you. You can take anything not named Jonathan Taylor or out injured kicker. Oh my goodness, yeah, like, don't you have, like, that's like Blake Grupe is your third kicker of the season. And Mahomes tipped him in the air, and that is intercepted by Jalen Petir. Tipped and picked. Oh my gosh. I forgot to chase possession again, but yeah, Texas ball again. Jalen Petir. I hate this. And it was Petir too who deflected it. Just a great tip drill action from Petir. The ball appears to not be moving. It looks like he maintains control. Every time I cheer for Kansas City, they lose. When I want them to lose, they win. Yeah, like when you guys went to overtime with them and below an 11-point lead. Yeah, that just stunk, man. It's been confirmed. Interception for Jalen Petir. And when the Texans cheated, dude, how was that not a? No, I'm with you. How was that not a face mask on Jonathan Taylor? Like, Jonathan Taylor was grabbed by the face mask, and they did not call that. How was that not a face mask? No, I'm with you on that one. I know. I heard there was some ref ball. I'm gonna be back about 10. All right, take your time, man. Take your time. Second down, 6 with about 8 minutes left to go until we have reached a halftime. So you got Jalen Noel in motion. That was Higgins in motion. They're going to play action. Throw it to Noel. Use his speed. Does not get the first down. Well, close enough. Yeah, but close enough. But good job. Like I said, the Texas defense, it's so good. You're a minute behind. Yeah. Because of the buffering. And see, after this play, or like when we get to commercial break, I'll make sure, like, I'll just fast forward to where we are before. They're going to QB sneak it. There you go. Now it's first down. Okay. I'm good now. I'm caught up. Just a small run from Woody Marks. Now I'm good. Appreciate you guys' support and concern about the internet. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Second down 6 now for Houston. Drop it back. Stroud, pressure's coming in. Incomplete. That will be incomplete on the screen. Yeah, you're at 4. Yeah, I know it's 4:45. Yeah, I got you. Maybe I should just get rid of the clock in general so I don't have to, like, finick with that. But, you know, I might just do that. Yeah, I think that's much better. Yeah, I think that's better. That's better. Stroud, pressure's coming again. Incomplete. I feel like the clock, I don't know how, like, I know Jabber Gooder 9, when he does, like, games, he does put on the clock and such. And he does a good job with it. I just don't know how some of these people do it, but they do it. So now it's 4th and 6. Punt is away. And a good punt. Great special teams inside the 5. Ryan Townsend. It's Ryan Townsend at the 2. Brilliant work on the special teams unit for the Texans. Brilliant special team work. I see that, and that's the other thing that it's like kind of like a little bit of an issue. The fact that Charles, like your Saints, they're always in cap hell. Like, I don't know. I can't recall the last time they have a season where they do not have, like, negative dollars in their salary cap. Like, I seriously cannot recall the last time I see them having money for salary cap. They're always in the negatives. And I don't know why. I don't know why they're in the negatives. And the Saints have always, and for like the past recent years since Drew Brees retired, the Saints has been either mediocre or they're just ugh. Like, that's all we see. That's all we see. So I mean, I do have an option to do like a hotspot, but I do not know. I do not know how to do hotspots, but that's just the way it is, I guess. But so, geez. Oh yeah, the Winter Olympics is next year in a couple months, right? February. I completely forgot about that. All right, so the Chiefs are going to go run with Pacheco, and Pacheco gets nowhere, so he'll be stopped at their own 3. Which is still possible. And look at the first half possessions: punt, punt, so punt, 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 interception, punt, 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 interception. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? And only 42 total yards. Because it's Texas defense, it's feasting. So dropping back, Mahomes throwing left side. He does connect with his receiver. And that is Tyquan Thornton. That speedy receiver from Baylor, the former Patriot. The former Patriot will get the reception. Katie's in the building. Katie's in the building. Back. Hey, I'm back as well. First down and 10 for Mahomes. Play action. Mahomes rolling to his right. Pressure's coming. And the ball went after Kelsey. And Kelsey will be tackled. So that will be incomplete. Oh, yeah, that's right. The supposedly good extra point that is apparently good. Supposedly. That's right. It looks so weird because it's like happening at the top. It's so weird because it happened at the top. And that's right. Mahomes pump fakes, and he pump fakes again. He's trying to run, but he will slide at the 21. He will slide around the 21. I've always wanted to see them get an extra point or a field goal called raw, but now I regret wanting that. 3:30 remaining. It's second, 3rd, and 5 at the 21. Kelsey's in motion. Mahomes dropping back. He's looking. He's going to roll to his right, and pressure's coming. He's trying to stiff arm for his life, and that is going to be caught by Juju Smith-Schuster. There's a flag in the backfield and a flag at the secondary, so there could be 2 different penalties on the field. He did not grab the face mask. Number 2 in the defense. He didn't grab the face mask. He only laid his finger on the face mask. He didn't grab it. That counts as a face. No, I refuse to have that as a face mask. I refuse. Is that only? So your finger gets inside the face mask? So if your finger goes inside, that's a face mask? But he's not grabbing it. But that's the problem. He's not grabbing it. And game buffer. God damn it. I'm saying this. I don't know what the hell is happening. He curled his finger around it and pulled with it. I did not know that getting your finger inside of the face mask will be just enough. I did not know that. I thought you just have to grab it. That's what I thought what a face mask is. You're pulling the face mask. Yes, I'm aware you want the Chiefs to win, but it's like you could just do pull it with a finger. That is crazy. Thank you for the lesson. I did not know that. Your finger just needs to get inside the face mask. You need to get inside the face mask. Wow. There's going to be some good amount of ref balling here this week. Some good amount of ref balling. I paid the rest like I paid Walmart from my Coke and pizza. Are you gonna need the pizza to cope tonight, my friend? Indiana with the Rose Bowl. NFL memes posted on X, the college football playoff committee would still put the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs. So the Chiefs have ruled out Wanya Morris, their offensive tackle, for today. I'm drunk, marinara. Legalize marinara. I'm mad at the CFP. They didn't let UMass in. Instead, they let Indiana in. Shaking my head. Dude, so tell me how Alabama lost 28-7, but they did not move a spot. They should not be in the playoffs. That's my one complaint. They should not be in the playoffs. The SEC bias is so real. Second down, 7, 1 yard short. They're saying right down the first marker. Okay. That's what I've been. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Alabama should have fell out. So, okay. So, riddle me this. Last year, SMU lost by 3. They dropped 3 spots, barely making it. BYU dropped 3 spots. They got demolished by Texas Tech. But Alabama lost 28-7. And you're not going to drop them a damn spot? Where's the effing consistency with that? Where's the consistency? It doesn't make any lick of sense. None whatsoever. Well, and the only way BYU would have been in is if they would have won the Big 12 conference title. That was it. That was the only way to kick Alabama out. At the 27-yard line, Mahomes, pressure's coming in, and no great with his second drop. Very least put Notre Dame, Miami, Texas at 9 and Bama at 10. But again, it's like you're in a conference title game and you got curb stomped in the conference game. You should at least drop more than one spot. If it was close, they maybe put Alabama in there. But the fact that you lost by 3 touchdowns, you never scored until the fourth quarter, you should not be in there. None whatsoever. No business. But they have to play. And Oregon has the potential of playing Alabama if we beat both James Madison and Texas Tech. Because after Texas Tech, we have to play either Indiana, Oklahoma, or Alabama. I'm more desired to play Indiana because it was that's our revenge game. Third down and 5 from the 22. Yeah, James Madison is good. Like, never take your opponents lightly. And that includes James Madison. Pressure is coming in. Mahomes is going to get sacked with a 3-yard loss. Man, the aggressiveness. 45% chance to win. I could see that. If they can make crucial adjustments. James Madison's good. The fact that Duke won is ridiculous. It was crazy. Hey, who beat JMU? Oh, I know, Louisville. Damn right. Damn right. Yoink. That's going to be half a second. Hey. Sheldon Rankins, former Jet, is Louisville. It's Louisville. Harrison Butker for 43. Off the left hash. And it doinked! It doinked! It freaking doinked! Harrison Butker has doinked the upright. Oh my gosh. And now the Texans have a chance to score before they get to halftime. Oh my goodness. Lightning, you don't know the pain of a rival kicking you out the playoffs. Dude, 2011, the Dolphins did that to us. 2015, the Bills did that to us. On the final week of the regular season, they did that crap to us. And I was pissed. For 2018, we had to rely on the Cleveland Browns to win. Johnny Manziel Browns to beat the Steelers. And the Steelers, of course, won. So I kind of know the pain. I'll read just my statement. Having the same team and kick you out every year. Oh, yeah. Didn't the Texans did that 2023? That's right. That is so right. Man. Now who do you still hate more? And who do you hate more? Do you hate Texans or Jaguars more? But in 2023, I do give the Browns refs some blame. You hate the Jags more. I don't blame you. I did not blame you with the Jags. because the fact that because some of those wins in Duval, some of those wins you have to win in Duval. 2021 was that statement. Boink, doink. Jaguars went from my favorite division team to my most hated. Oh, look, it's Taylor Swift. But now it's CJ Stroud time. Oh, right through the hands of Nico Collins. And there's a flag on the field. Is that going to be on the Chiefs? Offensive pass interference. Oh, boy. Yeah, he pushed him down. You can't do that. Yeah, you cannot just push him down. Yeah. Titans were my most hated to my least despite. Yeah, because right now, like for last year and this year, they're just the division's punching bag right now. It's just like how the Jets are a punching bag in the AFC East. So, second down at 20. Stroud, they're in the middle, right through the hands of Higgins, incomplete. Oh, you hate curb stomping the Jets? I guess some people missed it too, don't they? Just curb stomping the Jets. See, second down at 20. Drop it back. Stroud throws it out to gain of 4. Dalton Schultz. Now you're looking at 3rd and 16. Jets games are so fun when you play them, unless you're the Browns or it's Super Bowl 3. Except the Browns is more like, except for that one year when we injured Tyrod Taylor and Baker Mayfield came in and just threw all over the Jets. I was pissed that day. I was pissed at that night. Third and 16. CJ Stroud escapes the pressure, throws it, and he connects with Collins. There was literal pressure from Chris Jones. CJ Stroud just connecting the dots. They have one timeout, 30 seconds, 25 now. Noel in motion. You got to get the play off, Texans. That's a false start, and that's not moving clock. That's on Izure, the rookie left tackle. They should have used that timeout before. Because now you did it in running clock. So now you have to use the timeout because it's a 10-second runoff. See? They avoid the timeout. You had to take a timeout if you wanted to avoid those 10-second runoff. Like he literally had him. He was just so close. So close, yet so far. So close, yet so far. Now you got the 40. So now you're 1st and 15. First and 15 from the 40. So no timeouts now for Houston. And Stroud gets sacked. And that's Chris Jones. He got him this time. And we are officially at halftime. And they're going again, but incomplete. Now we're halftime. Now we're halftime. Now we're halftime. All right. So let's go ahead and let's give our thoughts on the game so far. So what do we got here? Also, why is nobody talking about Detroit? Well, because one, Detroit's the 8th seed, and they literally played on Thursday, and they're only they're a game behind. My thoughts, this game sucks. Doesn't suck for Houston thus far. They got the interception and got a touchdown out of that. The Chiefs just cannot. The Chiefs cannot get the ball running. That's the problem. They just cannot get the ball running. And the Lions, because like if the Lions are 9-5 and the Bears are 9-5, the Lions will take the 7th seed. But the Panthers need the Lions and the Bears to keep losing. But that's for wild card. What's up for the taking for the Panthers is that division title. They won the NFC. Where's my bag at? I know, somewhere in the attic. I just had you last year when we lost to the G words. Dude, the Colts this decade. I just thought of the Colts right now, right? The last playoff appearance was what, 2020 with Phillip Rivers? Oh my God. Are you serious? It's Tom Grossi. What? He did not read me. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. What? Are you kidding me? Tom, are you freaking kidding me? Tom freaking Grossi, thank you so freaking much, man. Oh my gosh. Grossi raid, send in love. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you. Wow. Oh my goodness, you guys are freaking awesome. Yes, I did have a kitty that just jumped down. His name is Manny. The cat's name is Manny. Hello, fellow Jets. Yes, I'm a Jets fan who just got eliminated. Give it up for year 15 to miss the playoffs. Show kitty? All right, I'll show kitty. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where'd you go, man? I thought you were literally. Oh, he's under the chair. He's under the chair. But yeah, here's Manny. Here is Manny. Been with me for most of my life right now. He's a great kitty. Oh my goodness. You serve a true fan putting up the Jets. Dude, that's the definition of just being freaking loyal to your team. Boop Manny. Boop. Boop for the kitty. Boop for the kitty. Boop for the kitty. Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. Go Jags. Hey, congratulations on your Jags, man. Congratulations on your Jags taking sole control of the AFC South. Let's see here. I need to go back and read these comments ever since that raid happened. Oh my gosh. Frickin' Tom Grossi. I cannot believe this, man. Yeah, but I hate to see the injuries. Yeah, the injuries just suck. Daniel Jones out for the season. Who else got hit? Who else got injured bad, man? Like, there was just a lot. We got the Bills. Bills got a big win, especially at the last quarter, at the final quarter. Rossi Raid, Send and Love. That is just amazing. That is the third friggin' time that he did it. Because he rated me. I was doing a London game last year. Actually, 2 London games. It was Jets Vikings. We failed to defeat the purple incarnation of Satan. We we did the London game again between the Patriots and the Jaguars. And now this game on Sunday night. What the freak? What the freak? Let's see. We got more Bill fans. I'm literally scrolling down on here. Tom sends love. He always sends love and good vibes. Heck to the yes, brother. Heck to the yes. Even if you're a Jets fan, I'm digging your channel. Zach Ertz, the ACL. Commanders had it rough today. And Jaden Daniels getting absolutely annihilated by the Vikings when he threw that pick. Oh, I just picked a random team. I used to be a Charger fan, but then we moved to the East Coast and there was just no like Charger apparel, so I just switched teams that I see more often on the East Coast. I just picked the Jets because the heck of it. At least I didn't. There was an option for the Bears. I'm glad I didn't pick the Bears. Oh my gosh. You guys are just awesome. We have a Panther fan. Hey, you're lucky that the Buccaneers lose. Now you got to beat them twice. Yeah, three times. It's lucky. 3 times it's lucky. Let's see. Who else? Send a love for Duval, of course. Got another Jaguar fan. Other Jaguar fans. We have returned. Rossi Raids. Sorry, not sorry that my Dolphins beat the Jets. Hey, it's no fine. I was about to I was expecting much. I was expecting a BTA. The Jets missing the playoffs in high school. Oh my goodness. Go Chargers, go. Hey man, good luck on tomorrow night against the Eagles. I really want to see you guys put a whooping on the Eagles, man. Eagles, Kevin Petula getting his house egged. Priceless. Freaking priceless. It's priceless. Oh my goodness. What the freak? Tom Grossi is a true. He's. We just went from 136 subscribers to 162. We disowned those Johns. No, man. I gotta find a way to thank Tom Grossi three times. 3 times. I thought I was lucky enough to get 1, but 2 and then 3? How the freak am I doing this? How in the world am I doing this, man? That we went to Petula's house. Go Birds. Better hope the tush push is going to be enough to beat the Chargers. Got to handle potentially Herbert, McConkey, Allen. I know Amari and Hamilton is now back on the lineup after being on IR. It's unreal. I'm looking at Tom Grossi's footage. And I am not one person. Can't believe. This is for a halftime. I'm just looking at where Tom Grossi rated. Chair rating. He's the Jets fan. Yeah. Yeah, I would be worried if I was the Eagles. I would be absolutely worried if I was Eagles. Because like your offense, like especially with Saquon, like where's the rushing game with Saquon? Like where is the full potential that you had with Saquon Barkley? Like you just had a 2,000-yard rusher, and now all of a sudden, there you go. You're just not doing a run. You're not being explosive to where Kellen Moore did a much better job than Kevin Petula was. Remember Brian Johnson in 2023? They went from 10-1 to 11-6. And they lost the division to the Cowboys and got creamed by the Buccaneers. My goodness. Tom Rossi.
Second streamers night. Now you make second streamers night. And with A-tier NFC West is still the NFC best. Indiana. Belgian final cheer for the return.
Oh my. All right, we're about to go back to the second. All right, we're going back to the second quarter, the second half of this game. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And we are kicking it off to for the Texans, and there's already a penalty on the field. What the heck? Can't believe it. Tom freaking Grossi has raided the channel 3 times. From one teacher to another. From one teacher to another. And that's a big stop by Chris Jones. That's a big loss on the Texans. But Tom freaking Grossi, I don't know how else I can repay him. I don't know how to repay him. How can I ever repay him, man, dude? How? Just how? Gotta think of more. Maybe I'll make it. What they're doing tomorrow's Monday, right? They're doing GPS. My school just issued no school tomorrow because we're getting snow afterwards. So Fourth and 14. That's a fast 3 and out. Oh my goodness. I don't know how else to repay him, you know? How can I send thanks to him? How can I send thanks to him? How can I send thanks to him? Because it's we need this. Thank you, Tom. See Patrick Mahomes, he's scrambling, and he's gonna throw it deep, and great connection to Hollywood Brown at the Texan 20. The Chiefs are looking forward. The Chiefs are looking forward to put some points up on the board. Tom Grossi, right? Oh, wait, I'm late. I'm a little late to the party, pal. Oh, you just make a double move, and I just got the separation onto Cade and Bullock. Now they're at the 21. And we got, that's be a decent run. That was Brashard Smith with the carry. All right. At least I can hear the volume on this. Yeah, in like 15 minutes. Yeah. But I don't, how can I, like I said, how can I repay Tom Grossi? He rated me 3 times. What can I do? Grossi will raid you in 15 minutes. No, I doubt that. Be mad if I made 600 alternates just to fake a Grossi. I highly doubt that. In this Kareem Hunt trying to get a first down, it looks like he just got it. It looked like he just got that. First down, Kansas City. The Mahomes doesn't push him. And I got a channel to 100K so I can verify the name Grossi. Oh no, you can do that. Oh, rip. Oh my goodness. First and 10 at the 11. Handing it off to Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt will get a gain of 3-ish. So you look at a second and 3. Like, and the rest of the Texans are offsides. There should be Kansas City offsides. I still can't get over that penalty. Second down and 7. Mahomes dropping back. It's going to roll to his right. There was no receiver in the area. There's no receiver in the area. The freak. Justin Grossi. They're not going to call that attention to Grossi. Again, like, thank you, Tom Grossi. Mahomes rushing, and he is short. It's about to be 4th and 2. It's going to be 4th and 1. Can't believe it, man. Yes, we serious. We serious indeed. They're going for it. Play clock winding down. They're going to go shotgun, and he got it. That's touchdown. That's touchdown. Kansas City with a run from Kareem Hunt up the middle. Touchdown, Kansas City. They finally put themselves on the board, and the Texans need to respond to keep their lead extended into a multiple possession game. The extra point is up and good. Should have been 10-10 if Harrison Butker did not miss the extra point there. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to make a donation to Tom Grossi, man. I'm making a donation to Tom Grossi. Because I don't know how else to thank him. How can I thank him? How can I thank this man? Alrighty. I can't believe it with my own eyes. Oh my goodness. My goodness, I can't type. I cannot type for anything. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support. Like how, like seriously, how can I thank him more? I can't. Like, how can I thank him more? Let's see here. Okay. I just made a donation to him. Hey,
When you get to a point where you get a lot of bunch of people in your streams, just rate smaller creators.
hey.
Under 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter, second and 8, 9 to go.
Thank you again, Tom. Just thank you so freaking much. Once I'm in a spot when I have a lot more creators, we can raid some other creators. Yes, man. Yes, sir. Heck yeah, man. Just yes, sir. Chaotic. We got Wicked History saying chaotic good. Thank you, man. And then we got Fawn Brown with a muscle emoji. Help him reach 1 million subs. Hey, man, we help him reach 1 million subs. I've been subbing to him for a long, long time. Long time. Man. Help him reach 1 million subs. I'm already doing my job. Mr. Sir Corona. What a friggin' name. I like that name. I like that name. But again, thank you to Tom Grossi. Man. And yes, I am a one teacher to a former teacher. Tom Grossi just knows how to make a fan base just so lovable. Like producing that chaotic good. Like that's what I would love to do. Not just like not only just like as a streamer, but also just like teaching in general. Like I know he definitely impacted students when he was teaching. And I definitely wanted to do the same. See, CJ Stroud 3-8 in the third with 9:21 remaining, and that is going to be 4th and 8. And another 3 and out, I believe, for Kansas City, for Houston. Right now, Houston is not looking good offensively. Looks like Steve Bucknell just making sure there's some defensive adjustments being made on the Kansas City. On to Houston, making sure they're not forcing them, make sure they are making mistakes with the ball, making these turnovers. Punt is away from Townsend. Going way back from the 6, and this Xavier Worthy, that's going to be a flag. That's going to be like half a distance to the goal. Xavier Worthy still trying to invade all these tackles. Eventually, you will be brought down. But that's probably going to be holding when he's about the 10, so they're probably going to have the ball around the 5. Oh, that's pushing the back. Oh, that's blocking the back, and that's around to 6. So you're going to get the ball at the 3 because of that block in the back. It's a 10-yard penalty. You can't do 10 yards, so you have to do half the distance to the goal. Ball's going to be placed at the 3. Ball's placed at the 3. Just can't do that. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. And that's Mr. Chris Jones just making beastly plays. Kansas City will get the ball around their 5 or 6 yard line. But yeah, so like if you're just coming in and you're like, oh, what kind of teacher you are? I'm a special education teacher. I'm a SPED teacher. Because when I was a student, I used to have an IEP. I am diagnosed with autism and ADHD. Or in other words, if you want to combine together, it's called AUDHD, AUDHD. Because most of the time when you're diagnosed with autism, there's also a possible chance that you could be diagnosed with ADHD. So, like, I always get stressed. I get stressed out easily. I get irritated easily. When I was younger, like having things like certain ways how I wanted to, then like I have my own IEP, my accommodations. I was starting to understanding like what disabilities are. So I've been like expressing what are my needs in order to like find myself success at the school and eventually college. Because when you're in college, like your IEPs don't carry through college, but but in college they do have sets of their own like accommodations that you can set up for yourselves from what you have back in high school. It doesn't, you can't transfer. It ends when you're in 12th grade, but you do have, but you can make up your set of own combinations. So like if you want extended time, you could just go to one of the buildings, see if you can set up an accommodation there, having extended time. That kind of stuff. Preferential seating, like sitting near like a door. For me, I have to sit near a door because if I'm stressed out over something and I just want a quick escape, besides just bursting out the door and I could just like get out quietly and try to collect myself, then that's the case. So Tom Grossi he's a history teacher. Right? He was a history teacher. It's like from one teacher to another. That's just how we are gonna roll. Your Wi-Fi crashed. Ouch. Your Wi-Fi crashed. Bugger. Any remotes lost? Well, that is a gigantic rip. That's a gigantic rip, buddy. 1st and 10 from the 4, and that's going to be a false start on the Kansas City. Had the distance to the goal. So they're going to get it like around the 2. Oh, awesome. It's fixed now? Amazing. False start in the Kansas City is half the distance to the goal. So they're going to be around like the 2. So there's the potential of a safety happening here. There could be potential. Why is every time I watch you, Mr. Remote gets lost? Hey, ain't my problem. Hey, it ain't my problem. It's 1st and 12. Mahomes dropping back. And he has to dump it off to Kelsey, and Kelsey will get to the between the 9 and the 10 yard line. And now your 2nd is short. Is that Mahomes readjusting a leg brace? It is Mahomes with a knee brace. What the heck? Hey, also he found the remote, guys. He found the remote. It was under some close. Man, I hate when that happens. The 2nd and 4, gonna hand this off to Hunt. Looks like Hunt may be just shy of a 1st down. Or a kick raid. Just kidding. You just kidding, you thought. Oh man. Man, I was hoping for an RFK raid, man. You almost had your 5th ever RFK raid. I'm not ready for that yet. 3rd down to 1. Worthy going in motion. They're going to hand us off to Hunt, and Hunt will get the first down. Will be enough to the 15-yard line, and Kansas City will extend their drive. About 7.5 minutes remaining of the game. First down at 10 from about the 15 now. Play action in Mahomes. He's looking. He's going to throw a fire in the middle, and he finds Worthy. Worthy will just dive to the 38-yard line. So that's a big pickup for the first down. The offense is now coming alive here. Kansas City, unlike Houston, right, as of right now, are making adjustments. They're making adjustments of this game. Mahomes, just the patience, staying in the pocket, composed, finding Worthy. Mahomes dropping back again. He's going to go left side, and that's going to be short for Worthy. That is incomplete. 6:26 remaining of the third quarter here. Second down and 10. Second down and 10 from the 37. Handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco gets a nice running lane, and he gets to the 44. So you're looking at around third and medium distance for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kitty's just laying in the bed. Third down and 4. They need to get to the 48. Kelsey goes in motion, and he's going to go back to his original lineup. Mahomes dropping back. Will Anderson will apply pressure. The pressure was there, and that is going to be incomplete. Kelsey was looking for a flag. He wants pass interference on the Jalen Petir, but he will not get that penalty that he wants, and Kansas City will need a punt. The Texans will hold on the lead for now. But you got to give credit to Will Anderson applying that pressure. He had to throw that away. He had to throw that away. Fourth and 4. Matt Ariza will punt this away. He will punt this away, and that's going to go out of bounds around the 12, I believe. It's a decent punt. Between the 13 and the 14-yard line. Looking at the Texans offense has not done much in the second half so far, so they got to come up with something. But wrapping is here's the thing about Christmas. Would you just rather put the gifts in the bag or wrap them? I'm terrible with wrapping. I'm terrible with wrapping gifts. If you can just get a perfect wrap of a present, you have a dexterity. You have 100% dexterity in your hands. Such 100% dexterity. Let's see here. That went to Patulo's house. That went to Patulo's house. I know Eagle fans are. Yeah, we just wanted to just went to Patulo's house. I know they were pissed. If they just keep losing and they cost the division, no, it will be the most hilarious thing if the Eagles just crap the division. If they just completely crap it. Coffee dates. Me and Dana need to want those coffee dates. Incorporate to Jesus. And by the way, Jesus is indeed king. He's indeed king. February 6th is the 2026 Winter Olympics. All right, we got first down and 10 for the Texans at the 12. Stroud going for a flat to Collins on the out. That is incomplete. That's going to be incomplete. Let's see. There we go. That's much better. And that was Jalen Watson with a covering. And it looks like that is Bolton. Nick Bolton with the blitz coming through. Houston needs some yardage. Handing it off to Marks. Marks bumped into Karlaftis, but he does not get anywhere. So, Houston, where are the adjustments to your offense? Where is the adjustments to your offense? Would you care to tell me about that? Could you care to tell me about that? What's your game plan in the second half? What's your game plan? 3rd and 10. It's 3rd down and 10. CJ Stroud dropping back. And he's going to roll a big one. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to get picked off, but it's incomplete. They're saying incomplete. I thought I was a catch for Kirk. What? Show the replay. Oh, so close. It hit the ground. 3 and out once again. 3 and out once again. And now the Texans have to punt this once again. And the defense is going to get so tired. And that's what in world? That's a really bad punt. Now now the Chiefs are going to be in Texan territory. That was a crap punt. Who are you rooting for? I like the Texans better. I love their defense. Chiefs sometimes just get away with their black magic. And I know, given that you are a Charger fan, you want the Chiefs to lose, so you want the Texans to win. But at the same time, here's the kicker, right? You're 8-4. Texans are 7-5. If the Texans win and you guys lose, then who's the tiebreaker? So you had to kind of rip for the Chiefs in that department, kind of. Because the Chiefs will be 7-6. Texans will be 7-6. The Chiefs will have a tiebreaker over the Texans. But the Chiefs are not going to be in the playoffs 100%. Play me like a fiddle. Yeah, the game is like, excuse me. Yeah, so like the game is kind of like, Because if you're like, again, if you're a Chargers fan, you're a Colts fan, especially Colts fans have the root for the Chiefs. But if you're a Chargers fan, you have the root for the Chiefs as well. So it's like, oh, I hate the Chiefs, but I need them to win, so the Texans don't need to get into the playoffs. Because Texans win, they're the 7th seed. Because they have they own tiebreaker over the Colts. And I just feel so bad. And I just feel bad for Indianapolis. Because, like, it's a collapse in the making. They were 7-1, now they're 8-5. They lost Daniel Jones. And given the fact they traded 2 first-rounders to the Jets. And then they got Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner did not play because he had a calf strain against Houston. And chances are he could be out again with a calf strain. Whoever they're playing next week. Who do they play next week? That's going to be that's an interesting question. Let's take a look. See. Oh, they play Seattle. Oh, goodness, they're playing Seattle. They are playing Seattle. Yeah, hold on to your butts with that one. Same day as Packers, same time as Packers Broncos, Panthers Saints, and Lions Rams. Going deep, Tyquan Thornton. He actually had it. He had it, and Lassiter knocked it out of his hands, preventing a touchdown. That is a brilliant play by Lassiter. And Lassiter was like game time decision too. He had it. You could tell he had it, but great job for Lassiter for punching it out. That is how you play defensive back right there. Just knocking the ball out. Knock the ball loose. That's how you do it. Throwing it to Rashee Rice. Rice will be forced out of bounds. You're looking at 3rd down now for Kansas City. We have about 4 minutes and 18 seconds remaining until we have reached the 4th quarter. So now the Chiefs need to figure out how to extend their drive. Third down and 3. So Travis Kelce shift a little bit over. Mahomes tries to run. He does get the first down. He's getting more. He will get down at the 26-yard line. And Mahomes is limping. He is limping. Mahomes is limping. He's run limping. Don't know if that is a severe injury or wherever he's at. If he's at the sideline or is he still out on the field. But Mahomes is still on the field. That is insane. He's at the 2 now. And I can still see the limp. I can still see the limp of him. But yeah, they're showing the playoff picture now. So yeah, the Chargers needs to win, going 9-4. The Colts are in panic mode. They got to they need Houston to lose. If Houston wins again, the Colts are going to be knocked out of the picture. Rolling to his left, Mahomes pump fakes it, and he will get pushed out of bounds before the sticks. And they're going to be about 3rd and short, so about 3rd and 3 for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, Texas defense are not really. I'm not seeing a lot of adjustments for the Texans. I'm not really doing much to stop the offense. They're not doing much. This is a crucial stop for Houston. You got a lot of field goal to have a tie game. Play action. And Kareem Hunt was not ready for a dump for a flat. He wasn't ready for the check down. So now 4th and 2. Do you go for it? Or do you kick a field goal to tie the game? Kareem Hunt just wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready. All right, they're going to go kick a field goal to tie the game. Butker hit the upright when he kicked a 43-yarder. He will need to make this one, which, barely made it. He barely made that one. So now you're at 10-10. But I can't believe Tom Grossi rated me the third time. Third time. Next Sunday night. Vikings Cowboys. Sneaky good game. It is crucial for the Cowboys to win. They need to win to stay alive. They do need to win to stay alive. 6-1. They had to have that win. They did not get that win over the line, so that tiebreaker is going to be crucial. And the Texans are going to get the ball back. Can they produce an offense of some sort? And getting tripped up and good defensive teams for the Kansas City Chiefs. Right now, the Chiefs are not getting a lot of sacks, but they are trying to see if they can put pressure on CJ Stroud. Putting that pressure can make you force it to stay, because if you're pressuring someone, you're going to drive someone to panic. You're driving someone to panic. So 1st down and 10 is Dalton Schultz in motion. Play action. CJ Stroud, pressure's coming, and he threw it down to Woody Marks, who is the intended target of receiver. So that will not be intentional grounding for Houston. So instead will be 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. Just tight coverage everywhere. Your left receiver, your middle receiver, and your right receiver all covered. Second half, 0 for 7. No yards. 0 for 7. We're about to end the third quarter in about 2 minutes. And Woody Marks did not go anywhere with a run on the outside. Oh my gosh. What are the adjustments for Houston? They're not doing anything. They're doing diddly squat. What? You have to be kidding me, dude. Third and 10. 3rd and 10. CJ Stroud takes a snap. Pressure's coming once again, and he's throwing out the back foot to no receiver. 3 and out. 3 and out. Houston in front. They're trying to figure out if it was intentional grounding or not.
4th down. He has not completed a pass. Steve Spagnuolo is locking this offense up. Locking them up. And the Texans, because if you're not doing well against like the Chiefs defense, that's the issue with the Jets back then. Because the Jets have a sub-efficient offense. But a very talented defense with Robert Saleh. Look at total yards. -2. -2. -2. -2. I'm a loss of words. Mahomes rolling to his left. Now he's scrambling to the right, throwing on the run, finds Rice. Oh, but he gets clobbered and let go of the ball because he could not retain control. It's a big hit. Rice could not control the ball when needed. This is a big hit by Jalen Petier. Yeah, he just could not. And that was just a big hit. Second down at 10 from the 38. Going to hand this off to Pacheco. Pacheco ran into Kelsey. Will halt his progress. That's about a 5-yard gain. Right there. And I believe that should take us to the 4th. It's a low-scoring game. I thought it would be just a tad bit higher than this. It's 10-10. 10-10 now. Yeah, torn Achilles. Zach Ertz has tore his ACL. That was just a big hit. That was a nasty hit. Damn. Yeah, replace this, change the rolling scene, used to play more short of the line. Well, yeah, because they're about to review. Yeah, because they were about to review. I feel like there are. I feel like there are some accounts on this on X that just there for rage bait. Or just a lot, yeah, just like to bait others. I feel like that is what is happening here. I feel like that's what's happening here. Someone edited. You know how in Notre Dame, it's like a champion sign that they always touch. There, I just saw 2 of them on back-to-back tweets that said, "Join the conference today or quit when things don't go my way." To be honest, until next season, I'm gonna hate Notre Dame. I do not like Notre Dame, but I do not like how Notre Dame approached I don't like how they approached it. Notre Dame were soft. They do a temper tantrum. Notre Dame were crybabies. They're down 6. Mahomes going deep, and that is picked. Oh my goodness, that's Lassiter with the pick. Oh my goodness, there's the defense. But can your offense do the freaking work? Stroud didn't do anything. He did not complete a single pass in the second half so far. Yes, Lassiter, a great job with the interception, but now their offense got to do something. Lassiter was on that ball the entire time. It was underthrown. That ball was massively underthrown. That's 2 turnovers now for Kansas City with 2 picks from Mahomes. Excuse me. Stroud, do something. And out to Marks. And Marks gets a gain of 3. Second down 7 now for Houston. Let's see here. Ooh, give me a minute. Boop. And the pressure. Oh my gosh. Stroud just got annihilated. That O-line not doing work. Is George Karlaftis from Purdue with it's so bad. Karlaftis, Bolton, all over CJ Stroud. The O-line can't block. The O-lineman cannot block. And that's been a major criticism for the Texans from last year. And he's about to get pressured again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. CJ Stroud has caught a pass. He has caught a pass. Was it enough for the first down? And the first down, Houston. Holy hell. They did. CJ Stroud. It took him about 17 minutes. About 17 minutes to get his first completion. And he just got his second one. Oh my goodness. Can he actually throw the ball now? Is he stuck in pressure jail? That's crazy. Crazy to think that the offense can actually do something. Second down at 3. Hand out to Marks, and Marks will get 2. We'll get 2 on the play. It will be third down 2. Short gain. It will be short distance for the first down marker. And Nick Bolton, once again, he's been part of these crucial defensive stops. Yeah, he just went right through the O-lineman and just make sure he doesn't get any more. Empty backfield on 3rd and 2. Noel goes in motion. Now he's in the backfield. And they're going to hand off to Noel, utilizing his speed. But hot damn! It's Watson delivering the boom. Jalen Watson delivering the boom onto Jalen Noel. And there's a flag on the play. That's going to be a Kansas City. gut punch. If that's going to be on Kansas City, that's going to be a gut punch. They're going to call holding. They're going to call holding on to Houston. They're going to decline that penalty, of course, making it 4th down. But yeah, that's a hold right there. But man, the hit from Jalen Watson on the well. That was a good tackle. That was clean. Just go for the legs. Gotta go for the legs. Don't want to go too high because there's a possibility that Noel can shake off the tackle and get the first down. So 4th and 1 now. What did he just fake it? Which they do not. So it'll be funny. Fair catch at the 22, Xavier Worthy. So now the Chiefs got to extend. Now the Chiefs. Nobody wants to win this game, don't they? Does nobody want to win this game? Does nobody just want to win the game? I mean, I don't know. It's a brutal defensive grind. Broncos were 7.5-point favorites, and the total was 40.5. Oh my goodness! And the Raiders field goal just ruined the total. And more like, y'all mad because you're not in the playoffs now. Oh my goodness, we can. The Jets never get a. We still got 1 turnover of the season. We still got 1 turnover of the season. So freaking funny. Pitt going to Pitt in Eastern Carolina in the Military Bowl. Intriguing. It will be intriguing, wouldn't it? So, at this rate, I would just give Kansas City to win, unless they really find a way to mess everything up. First and 10 is play action. Mahomes, you might want to go deep, but he was looking deep. But Lassiter's coming off the blitz, making Mahomes throw the ball away. 4% pressure rate from Danielle Hunter. 0 rusher. That's a Paul doing a dang good job on the tackle. Yes. Like Kansas City wins. I like that idea. Well, right now, I think they might have the edge over Houston because Houston cannot make an offensive adjustment for life. Mahomes rolling to his right, throws in the middle, incomplete. Where the hell was he throwing that to? Where was he throwing that to? There was nobody there. That might be intentional grounding. There's nobody in the area. That's intentional grounding. No fouls. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Nobody wants to win the game. It's just defensive stop after the defensive stop. We gotta get credit. There's one thing I will get credit. That's the pull, man. Denying Danielle Hunter for getting any pressure. Denying Danielle Hunter to get any sort of pressure. I wouldn't mind a tie either. Oh my goodness, a tie would be ludicrous. Ludicrous. Tie would be ludicrous. 3-10. Mahomes. He's looking. He's going to run this now. He's still thinking. He's going to run it now. And bounce off Azeez Al-Shaair, and he's short of the sticks. Literally 4th and 1. Do you go for it? Or is the clock? I decided not to mess with it. Besides, I want to pay more attention talking. And besides, I want to take make more attention to you guys, and then the scoreboard on the clock. That should have been a tackle shot here. He should have gone low. We need Dallas or Green Bay to tie again. They are going for it. They're going for it at the 31. And they do take the snap. Mahomes, watch the pressure. And it's incomplete. Houston will get the ball. Derek Stingley Jr. with the coverage. Turnover on downs, Kansas City. Oh, my goodness. Will Anderson with the pressure. I thought Mahomes was about to get annihilated. The pressure from Will Anderson. Mahomes is the new Cam Newton. Well, at least Mahomes won 3 Super Bowls. Cam Newton never won any. And when he went into a Super Bowl, he freaking was hesitant to dive bomb on the ball. Now, you're at the 31. You got to have something, right? 5-yard run. That's something. That's something. That is something. Second down and 4. Six, 7. Oh my goodness. So there was this. Okay. There was this clip I saw on TikTok. There was kids were saying 6, 7. And then there's like the Grinch in Orlando. When the kids were saying 6, 7, the Grinch was like 8, 9. My dad, like my family sent me that TikTok and they said, that's what you need to say to the kids. And I'm like, you know what? Damn right I'm gonna do that. Have you talked to a bandwagon Chiefs fan at school yet? I have one student that is a Chiefs fan, and if they do lose when we get back to the school, because school's closed tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna get a good talk to him. Jaden Higgins with a first down catch to the 16. Houston's actually making adjustments. 8, 9. Hey, 8, 9. And Chris Jones was getting the pressure, and he was so close once again. Because unexpectedly, there's snow coming. Snow's coming, which is why I'm streaming this game. If I had school tomorrow, I would not be streaming this game, and Tom Clancy would not have raided me. Yeah, the meme will never die. Bootleg to the left. Stroud going to try to run it out of bounds, get at least a couple of yards. The meme has become a meme. Memes never die. Like, there are certain memes that trend, but there are some memes that never die. We're supposed to get snow as well. Yeah, it was like, I didn't even know like there was supposed to be snow tomorrow until like I literally just looked at my phone. I was like, wait. Because we literally had snow past Friday. And then here we go again. Marks, and he gets the first down at the 5. Hey, Kansas City. Knocking on the doorstep. Houston's on your doorstep. Houston's on your doorstep. You better pick up. Have you guys missed school before this week? No. Well, if you're excluding school issue breaks, no. We have not. That's Woody Marks jogging to the sideline. Where's Romo? He needs to glaze Mahomes to help him. Well, you got Chris Collinsworth, right? You got Chris Collinsworth, right? Does he kind of count? Does he count the glaze too? Usually, if you miss more than 1 to 2 days in December, you're in until June. Well, we're going to be until June regardless. But again, it's just depending on the county. It just depends on the county. Taking off to Ugan, and that's a touchdown. Houston to, I think that's DeRay Uganbawale with the touchdown. Should have punted Kansas City. You should have punted it. Collinsworth is a good Mahomes glacier, but Romo is the GOAT. Remember his debut in 2017 when he was like making like all these like prediction calls? That was great. That was like his first year, in my opinion, was his best year calling games. You can include 2018 as well. Yeah, like the Chiefs went for it in their own 30. Like, look at this. Like, again, like Jack again tonight. He said, quote, the Texans have 1 first down on 5 drives this half. So naturally, the Chiefs decided to go for it on their own 30-yard line to tie the game and throw the ball against one of the best pass rushes in football. Enough said. Watching Andy Reid after the game, going for it on 4th down from his own 30. That's a move. They would have beaten both these teams. Hopped out like a champion today. By the way, yeah. RK, do you agree or disagree that Notre Dame was soft today for not playing in the bowl game? Are they soft? Are they soft? And they need to join a conference. They need to join a conference. Because I can't get over how Notre Dame responded. It's so funny. Makes me want to hate them more. Makes me want to hate them more. And I do not mind. I'm not even a fan of a rival for Notre Dame like Stanford, USC, and Miami. Like, I'm not even like a rival fan. Like, I'm just an Oregon Duck fan, for crying out loud. Like, again, like I'm an Oregon Duck fan, for crying out loud. Ooh, I'm starting to feel a little woozy. I'm a Louisville fan. When can we join the Big 10, Big 12, or the America Conference, or SEC if UK lets us? I say SEC, so you could just play Kentucky for a conference. Had the Governor's Cup have more impact besides just out of conference play with ACC and SEC teams. There's quite several of those. Think about it. There's Louisville, Kentucky. There's Clemson, South Carolina. There's Georgia Tech. Our governor is a Louisville fan. Yeet. That makes sense. That's why you guys shut out Kentucky this year, huh? The ACC chant. Oh my goodness. The fact Duke just won it just makes me happy. First and 10, here comes Kareem Hunt. And Hunt gets to about the 41. About just under 7 minutes left of play time. He's a presidential candidate. I didn't know that. I did not know he was a presidential candidate. Second down and 4. Xavier Worthy going in motion. And he's going back again. He's going to give it to Hunt again. And Hunt will get nowhere with the ball. And that's Lassiter. Lassiter's playing so well. Playing competent football. So we're in charge, and we say the CFP is to have 40-team playoffs. And there's going to be some ways that there's going to be teams that are going to be BS. Might as well expand to all 136 teams. Get in. Because if Notre Dame wants to bitch and whine about treating the CFP like a consultation prize, then so be it. Driving back Mahomes trying to find, getting pressured, incomplete. 4th and 4 with 5.5 minutes left. I think you really need to go for it. Yeah, Mahomes is staying on the field. You had to go for it now. Should have punted it before, but now you got to go for it because now you're down by 7. You need a touchdown. You need to expand. UMass doesn't deserve to get in. Yeah, agreed. The fact that you have no more than 2. It's just that the fact that you have no more than 4 wins in your entire tenure with the FBS, they should relegate to FCS. Kind of like similar to Idaho. Why did Idaho relegate to FCS? They were at FBS before, so why did they relegate to FBS level? Did they just not have enough money? Scandal? What was it? I keep forgetting about Idaho was in FBS before. Yeah, that is true. It would hurt UMass as a sports. They went to FCS. That is true because that's the thing. Like they wasn't doing good in English, but makes sense. But yeah, so if UMass, because if you go FCS and then go to CAA, for example, then they're going to be CAA in another conference. 4-4 Mahomes driving back. Try to run away from pressure. Dropped by Rice. Turnover on downs again. Oh, man. To the Big Sky. Dude, North Dakota State lost to Eastern Illinois. Illinois State. That's right. You forget that. Yeah, they lost to Bryant. That's right. They lost to Bryant in their FCS game. So they would. They also had a game. I thought they would won that game against Buffalo, but they somehow blow that opportunity out of the water. As a San Diego State fan, South Dakota State fan, I'm happy and say, oh yeah, because San Diego State lost too. South Dakota's the only one there. Of course, upsets everywhere. Freaking Purdue lost. And had Purdue lost.
So it's like, what in the world are these upsets coming from? Tom Grassley liked my post. Oh my. South. Hold on. We need to look up. Hold on. FCS playoffs. Crossy doesn't have Twitter. Let's see. Round two. Yeah, round 2 scoreboard. Yeah, Illinois State, North Dakota State, 29-28. That's a shocker. That's right. He did hear that they were getting FBS AP votes. Number 2, Montana State won. Montana won. It was about 50-29. Hot damn. Tarleton State won against North Dakota. Villanova won against Lehigh. Lehigh was undefeated. South Dakota shut out Mercer, and Stephen F. Austin shuts out Abilene Christian. Rhode Island and UC Davis. Have we gotten that out yet? Or not? Do you know who won between Rhode Island and UC Davis? Wasn't there like things like UC Davis was supposed to be in the Mountain West? I think so. Second down and 10. First down and 10 now. Houston calling a timeout. UC Davis won 46-27. So it's going to be Illinois State versus UC Davis. Yeah, hold on. Let me look up. Yeah, let me look at Wikipedia here. That's what I thought, because I thought it was UC Davis with Grand Canyon in the Mountain West next year. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking at the moment. Marks will not get anywhere. He will definitely get stuffed. Let's see here. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, so future members. So UC Davis. Yeah, so UC Davis and UTEP. Oh, so UC Davis and UTEP. I thought Grand Canyon was supposed to be there. But Hawaii at Manoa will join. UTEP will join Mountain West, and UC Davis will join. I forgot Northern Illinois. Utah Tech. This is whack. I'm just looking. Yeah, Grand Canyon was joining no later than July. Yeah, so they are joining next year. Huh. Yeah, so I was right. It is UC Davis and Grand Canyon. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Yeah, so future members next year, UC Davis and UTEP.
And then you have Northern Illinois and Northern Illinois. Okay. Okay. Just wanted to check. All right. Very west and have lots of mountains. It sure does, brother. 3rd and 12. Pressure will be coming in. Stroud going deep. Oh, he had Kirk open. He had Christian Kirk open. Gotta give it a punch punt. I remember when we were playing the number 1 seed without any real implications. Sure, we all do. I remember when Oregon was the 1 seed and they got absolutely annihilated by the Buckeyes. And I saw that from the very start. Townsend looks like 4 o'clock. He kind of just his neck is long. We need to make sure we give him a glass of milk and a gingerbread man. Make sure he's crushing one of the legs. Make sure he's crushed one of the legs. All right, 3:44. Kansas City only has 2 timeouts. He has Davis Mills to see. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. That was funny. Davis Mills to see. Jeez Louise, man. Second and 10. Second and 10. Oh my gosh, that was funny. I did not expect that. 9 straight incompletion / intercepted passes, longest streak in career. Mahomes is having an off night. Kelsey only has 1 catch tonight. Mahomes drop it back. Here comes Hunter. And that is going to, oh my gosh, deflected off of Kelsey. And Aziz Al-Shaair picks it off. Holy shoot. That's on Kelsey. He needs to goddamn catch that. That interception on Kelsey. It's not on Mahomes. It's Kelsey. What in the world? And now the Texans are going to ice the game away. Mahomes has 3 interceptions now. What are we doing here? Now if you're the Texans, waste clock. Waste clock. Get some first downs. Got to force Kansas City into taking the timeout. Kelsey needed to catch that, man. He needed to catch that.
See, running the second time, like, yeah, that was just not. He went for it. Yeah, because the second time he had no choice, but the first time he should have just punted because Houston was not doing anything at all. Houston wasn't doing anything at all. So when he marks, gets to the 20, 21 or 20, and Kansas City has to take another timeout. Got another week 18. We play Houston. Got to win your games first if you want to get in. See, 3rd down 5. And it's Marks. He gets the first. Good luck stopping the clock now. You only had the 2-minute warning to stop you, but Houston could just kick the field goal. I think that's going to be Dear Taylor Heineke. Chiefs are done. This was a game they needed to win, and then they made a bonehead decision. They're now 6-7. Their playoff chances just went down to 15%. Chiefs fans are in shambles. They're in shambles. Like, what more can you ask? Because now, with Houston, I'm going to fix this. Because Houston will win. Colts are now the 8th seed. And the Texans are going to be the 7th seed. We all feel so bad, but at the same time, their downfall makes us happy. So who do the Chiefs play? Oh goodness, is LA. So they got Chargers. So they got Chargers, Titans, Broncos, and Raiders. So 2 easy games with the Raiders and Titans, but tough ones with Chargers and Broncos. They lost to both Chargers and Broncos. Oh, yeah, the game is on Christmas. You're right. It is Christmas. What was that, week 17? Yeah, week 17. Yeah, the game's on Netflix. Wonder what they're going to do with the Saturday games there. They need to win. The Chargers they had to win against the Chargers. They lost to them in week 1 in Brazil. Well, yeah, I mean, that's expected. Broncos and Chiefs are like the top 2 teams. But now, like, oh my gosh, yeah. So think of this. For the first time in 10 years, the Chiefs are not going to win the AFC West. Chiefs cannot win the AFC West.
They're going to be 6-7. Broncos are 11-2. Broncos' worst record at this point is 11-6. Chiefs' best record is 10-7. So the Chiefs' streak of winning the AFC West is over. It's over. Look at all those empty seats now. They all can't bear. They can't bear to see the Chiefs lose. They cannot bear to witness the Chiefs losing. Just run him 2 more times. Woody Marks gets to between the 8 and the 9-yard line. 1 first down will do it. It will do it. I don't know why you want to go for it from your own 30, where the Texans barely did anything with the ball. That's just boneheaded, but this is just from the coaching staff of the Chiefs. Milk as much clock as you can. Going to hand this off. We'll use a yard, but you just let the clock keep ticking. Ticking. What do you mean the Chiefs have 1 TBS? What does that mean? Coming Fairbairn, just get down the clock to about 32 seconds, call your timeout, kick a field goal, make a multi-possession game. This could be the first time. This could be the first time they have 1 tier breaker V teams in the hunt, and it's Indy. Oh, yeah, the tiebreaker. Yeah, see, that's another issue, right? They lost to – here's the thing. They lost to Denver. They lost to Chargers. Now they're going to lose to the Texans. They lost to the Bills. They are falling behind on those tiebreakers. They do not have a tiebreaker of their own. They don't. Yeah, and like you said, Indy's only tiebreaker is Indy. But Indy's out of the playoffs. But Indy's out in the hunt. They're going to be Indy's the 8th seed. And Kansas City is going to have to Kansas City is going to have the same record as the Dolphins. Think about that. The Chiefs are going to have the same record as the Dolphins. The Dolphins, 2-7 Dolphins that were winning 4 in a row. 6-7 Dolphins. Do I sound crazy when I say that? 6-7 Dolphins. And 6-7 Ravens. And that's the other tiebreaker they have. But guess what? That doesn't matter because the Chiefs can't win. They can't win in 1-possession games this year. Yeah. I'd be blackout drunk if I taken those shots every time I said that. Because it sounds insane. Doesn't it? It sounds insane, doesn't it? They have the same record as the Dolphins. The Dolphins were 2-7. 1-6. That is outright absurd. Yeah, college football happened yesterday. That was absurd too. More specifically, Duke. Taekwondo throwing does not go anywhere. It gets to the 30, 22 seconds. It's just not happening.
It's just not happening. We just experienced a downfall of the Chiefs. Their best record now is 10-7. They have to win out. They have to win out. They got no choice but to win out. You have Chargers, Titans, Broncos, and Raiders. You can take care of Titans and Raiders, but you have to take care of Chargers and Broncos. Because if you can't beat Chargers and Broncos, GG's. That's GG's. And then Chiefs are really just trying to get a quick score, but that's just not going to happen. Rice random guy. The Chiefs will not win the AFC West for the first time since 2015. Because Broncos' worst record is 11-6, and the Chiefs' best record will be 10-7. It's not possible. It's not possible. Flags flying. It's impossible. And so also, surrounding guy, they're about to have. Yeah, Kelsey isn't on the field at the crucial point. Yeah, because he dropped the ball that led to an interception. He dropped the ball that led to an interception. This could be one more play. 2nd and 15. Called by Noah Gray. That'll do it. The Houston Texans have won against the Chiefs. Houston will go to 8-5, and the Chiefs drop to 6-7. And that's the thing, like Houston, they were 0-3. Chiefs are 0-2, but Houston was 0-3. This is deja vu to 2018 when they were 0-3 and they won 9 straight. You got to give Houston credit. Jesus is Lord indeed, sir. Kansas City's effed. They're screwed. They are severely screwed. I have not seen the Chiefs being negative this late in the season before. Not in a long time. Again, the last time they had a negative record was 2012. They were 2-14 that year. That was before the Alex Smith days. Is win or not? They can't. No, that's the problem. They can't afford a tie. Houston has to win out. No, not Houston. Kansas City has to win out. They have to win out. Because again, 10-7. Here, let's look back. Let's take a look back at the play. Let's look back. Let's take a look back with these standings, okay? Because this is a disaster in the making for Kansas City. Yeah, imagine saying, yeah, you know what? I love the Tom Grassi. I appreciate the love. Imagine saying the Chiefs will have the same records as the Dolphins. Like, I couldn't imagine that. Dolphins were 2-7. They had more wins than the Colts, the Chiefs, the Buccaneers, and the Eagles. Excuse me. What? They also need us to mess up because if we both run the house, we get over KC. Did Kansas City Miami play? No.
I do not think they have played. Yeah, they have not played. No. They do not play each other. They do not play each other. Dolphins have Steelers, Bengals, Buccaneers, and Patriots up next. But here, hold on. We need to look. We need to pull it up. Right. Here, all right. We're going to share this tab. We're sharing this now. Here, we're gonna need, all right, we're gonna need to make it like this. Okay. Here, I'm gonna remove you guys. I'm so sorry. So here, let me get rid of this banner too. Look at this, right? Broncos win because look, win percentage at conference games and the tiebreaker on a common win opponent. Here's Houston. Like I said, the 7th seed. There's Indy, Ravens, and Chiefs. Chiefs has tiebreaker because of win percentage in conference games. Chiefs is 3-5, Dolphins 3-6. Right? So now Houston controls their destiny for the final wildcard spot. They control their destiny. Does Kansas City have tiebreaker over Pitt? So here's the thing, right? Even if Pittsburgh lose, because what's their conference record? They're 6-3. Pittsburgh would have tiebreaker over Kansas City because of that conference win percentage. 6-3 for Pittsburgh. They would have been 6-4 for Pittsburgh, and Kansas City will still be 3-5. So Kansas City does not have tiebreaker over Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Chargers, Texans, and Texans. That's 5 teams. That's 5 tiebreakers they could have had. If they started winning these one-possession games, they would have done something about it. But no, they decided, you know what? Nah, we're not going to win. That means we're eliminated. That's what the E stands for, because the Jets are such a doo-doo water. 15 years, baby. 15 seasons. Give me a bottle of champagne or something. And then here is the NFC. Falcons just got eliminated in the playoffs. Surprised the Vikings are not eliminated, though. But even then, if it's like a 5% difference, like it's like a 5% difference. Stroud. Yay, congrats on the win in Kansas City. You needed that one. You're in the conversation now. You're in the conversation now in the playoffs. All right. I'm going to stop sharing here. Who does Houston need to play? And then we're going to sign off. Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, and Colts. Cardinals can be sneaky good, but Raiders, you can take care of them. But be careful with Chargers and Colts. Careful with the Chargers and the Colts. Just be very careful. So, I don't know when will be the next stream I will do. Maybe the next stream will probably be somewhere in the bowl seasons. Somewhere around that time. You got to beat Houston. You got to win the rest of your games first, and then you have to beat Houston. You got to win your games first before you need to get the win over Houston. So anyways, thank you guys so very much for this stream. Tom Grassi, thank you again so much for the raid. You guys show a lot of love, a lot of support. We're just here just to spread the word of football. That's what we're going to do. We're going to spread the whole world of football and some goodness. Thank you guys so much. Jesus is Lord, and God bless to you, RFK. And I will have a good night, Sir Random Guy. And to all these people that have raided, that was part of the Tom Grassi raid, I appreciate the hell out of you guys, each and one of you. Have yourselves a good night.